I was told to do this. Who told you to do this? Yo, that's a security question for one. Um, but it's okay. I'll let you on my little secret. Um, gosh, 25 years ago, I saw Lizzie Borden in Jesus, and it was so worth it. Yeah, I'm recovering from it. Many years, too. Um, I just got something to say. Once again, I just want to thank my federal agents. You guys are the heroes. Thank you for getting these nasty child molesters. So me hating you is impossible. Um, I just got a question. Since Santa Claus got a ho ho ho, I believe she's a whore. I want to sit on his lap this year and ask him if I can turn his whore into a real hoe this year. Are you ready for Santa Claus this year? Because he said he's breaking into my house this year. I'm putting hot sauce in his cookies. Don't tell the kids. Because I put that shit on everything. I saw Jesus. My bad. I was 5 years old. Yeah, that was a hell of a day for my mom. She actually worked a double shift that day. And Lizzie Borden said I couldn't take down the tree. I was riding a Huffy bike. And yeah, that tree's no longer there. It got removed after years. So I won on that situation. So I just wanted to thank everybody for the good and the bad. And that's how God works. And yeah. Thank you, federal agents, for getting these nasty child molesters. You guys are the real heroes, no offense. And I believe any officer or any normal human being can agree with that. So who's Santa Claus again? Hey, parents. He said he was making a list, checking it twice. Why are they putting coal in those red socks? I know why Jared snapped. Card reader. So I have no sympathy for Matt Frazier when he said heaven was calling you. Jesus told me you're an antichrist and you're going to eat your book on your own. So, this woman, I trust her with my life. Okay? So, I just had to make this video. I'm really quiet right now. I don't want my neighbors to think I'm crazy. And Santa Claus said naughty, nice. So, I'm really going to pay to go and sit on his lap this year. I'm going to say, hey, since I paid you, can I turn your whore into a real hoe? Pinocchio turned into a real boy. No. I'm going to tell you how addiction starts too. Your mouth. Seems it can get you in trouble many fucking ways. Clinton, why don't you just spit it back on your dick and say, hey, I don't want to blow off my job. Clean your own mess up now, huh? Sarcasm. Hey, without that and the faith in God, we ain't got shit. So I have nothing against my police officers at all. Sorry that you guys had to take that job and go through what you went through. My condolence. I think the Santa Claus is really effing us all up. No offense. Kids gotta be 21 to swear. Or we're taking your technology. But you need it for school. Only for school. You don't want to grow up to be a fool, kids. School is cool, okay? And they said you can't fool us once, cannot get fooled again. But when you're in love, you just let these things slide. Hey, parents, we got options. We can put black rocks in those red socks, you know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Let's take them out to the ball game again. Poor Jared. I'm like the movie Wreck-It Ralph. I'm that little girl that even though he did what he did, I understand. By the way, I'm a medium and she's contacting me from above. Oh, well. I'm already declared in 2017 as one, so you wonder why I'm doing what I'm doing on this YouTube thing. It's for you guys and me to heal. I plan to bring faith and love back into everybody's life somehow. Because Jesus told me to tell you this. Since these two people that got my daughter, they got me young, became American citizens here. They're originally from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I was born here. So you already violated my right. You violated my right 25 years ago to believe in God when you took me in counseling and all this shit as a child. You violated me since I was 5, America. But I don't blame you. I don't blame the justice system. It's this whole protection thing. My police department here in Massachusetts, forever, picked the logo, "We'll try." You know, a few months ago I laughed at that. Said, "We'll try." Yeah, you'll fucking try. What else were they supposed to pick as their logo? I'm sorry, officers, but I guess you will try. Now, if you don't try again and try again, you won't know what real life is about, right? Well, you should put your logo as we're in a process. It's a process with God. I talk to Jesus every day. I talk to Mary Magdalene. She's not a whore. He told me to tell you. Angel Lucifer was bugging about some gardens and plants, and Jesus' teeth was hurting. It's a true story. He told me to do this video, and when God tells me to do something, I fucking do it, okay? You swear, kids, we're taking away toys. We got options. Santa Claus said he was making a list. Checking it twice. Now, was he talking about my grocery list? I forget before I go to the freaking store. Now, they screwed me with marijuana when I was 19 with my child. And I'm talking about the 2 were immigrants that you made American citizens, him and his wife. His wife's child by him is a year older than me. Yeah. Don't you think that's kind of sick? Where was my parents? My mother was sick when that was going on, and we lived in a project, Maple Gardens. It's all there. Your second pitch king coming would have been Jerry Remy, the pronouncer of Red Sox. Poor guy. He killed her. He defended himself. She grabbed a knife. They had some crazy sex about beating each other up and stuff. Don't act like you never hit your boyfriend and then he fucking grabbed you by a ear, kissed you, and you fucked. No, sounds like a good time. They call it makeup sex. And it didn't go well, she tells me. Yeah, she was guided by a teacher, this little goody two-shoe that they all thought, well, she is. She's an angel. She got guided by a card reader, Greenwood. It's kind of like the movie Brave. Now I'm bringing logic and common sense into your life. I know who I am. I know what I saw. I was 5. And that was a hell of a day for my mother. I got 18 stitches in my head. Tree's no longer there. Lizzie did take an axe. And that's from my hometown of Fall River, Massachusetts. So a kid from Rhode Island, you've been robbing us too long. You know these? We gotta go to Rhode Island to go get them. My poor Governor Baker. They're like really trying to ruin that guy's career. No offense. Oh, just like Giselle career? Yeah, they ruined his too. Flanagan career. No, Coogan. Oh, did I just screw you? You screwed me out of my education because you were part of Durfee. I got my eye bone broken. Wonderful God. Children's Hospital. You guys are amazing in Boston. When I get some real money, I will be reopening my carousel here in Fall River near the Battleship Cove. My grandfather, Charlie Pavlock, served my country. He was a lot older than my grandmother, and that's the only reason I know that good men still exist. One of the ships he worked on is right at the Battleship Cove. And that carousel hasn't ran in a long time. So when I write this book that I already read, it got destroyed. Long story on that. Because I got more to add to the book on how I've met incredible, I haven't met them, I've talked to them online, on YouTube, these incredible card readers and mediums. By the way, Matt Frazier, you're not the only one in your family is a fraud. Okay. I'm telling you, I'm speaking on your business. Since, heaven was calling you. Well, Jesus told me to play the role of hell. Hi, I'm Hell, nice to meet you. But I work for God. And if you're touching kids, anybody, devil works well too. He's naughty and fucking nice. Here we go with the Santa Claus. Okay. So, you don't need to beat up my officers. My officers can go home and beat up his own self or her, okay? No, for real. The Santa Claus who? Hey, officers, he's going to come in on chimney on the 24th. I don't have a fireplace, but I'm going to have one lit for his Hawaiian ass. Light his pants on fires. Cheer up. please. I hope this video helps somebody, because it's helping me right now as I speak to this camera and look at myself. You say, wow, you're beautiful. I don't feel that way anymore. I just want to get my kids to reunite. They never met my 8-year-old that I have from a different guy. And my soon-to-be 13-year-old on December 28th. Matthew is my brother, and we're in 2020. And Jesus is with you and me always. I saw him, and I'm here to bring it back. And I'm not talking shit. Thought we got over this when we made toilets. Bunch of assholes sitting on them. I'm guilty as charged. But don't charge me for something I haven't done wrong. Your addictions come from mouth. Lots of them in many freaking forms of life. Oh, Lion King. Turns out my Bill Gates ain't lying. Just because one thing works for you doesn't mean it won't work for the next. Like, you can't please this whole world. But I hope to, but I'm based on what I saw 25 years ago. It was a hell of a day, man. And, I love yous. I have no sympathy for child molesters or rapists when you can pay the hooker an extra $50 because she don't want to fuck you anyways and say, hey, act like you don't want it. So stop the excuses with your heavens calling you, Matt Frazier. Jesus told me it's me versus you. I don't know why, but when God tells me to do something, I do it. Okay? Okay. No, I'm not prejudiced. All my kids are black. I love all types. I don't care what you look like. Fat people, you're the best hugger in the world. If I could hug you right now, I so would freaking squeeze the hell out of you. I'm not fat, trying to gain weight. Please don't tell me you give me a fat. They can't. I've already thought of that. You just can't. So, and I'm sick of people telling me we can't when we can together with God. Okay. So I really hope we can get them to make like a Super 6. I'm gonna call it Super 8 robot for the kids and elderly. You know, with a big screen, not this phone, in their houses, just in case, because there's suicide going on. Trannies, I love you. I love trannies. It ain't our fault they got drunk and couldn't see Adam's apple. You know, you don't remember the story of Adam and Eve? Word up to you guys. Wow, you guys look better than these bitches out here. It ain't your fault. Word up to you. Blame the insurance. And then the insurance can blame the world. Hey, don't blame me. Point the finger, you got 3 back at you. And I refuse to be angry anymore. And I'm worried about the kids. That's it. And I believe we share the same values now, don't we? It's all about protecting the ones you love. So I'm already convinced you're normal to love one another as a slave. So me being out of my mind and crazy, it's been my faith. I'm loyal to God only, okay? And what he represents. Family. I'm in my son's life, but not my daughter's. And my Haitian from Port-au-Prince became American citizens here. And I need justice. I need a job, too. Somehow. I'll get one. Maybe. I'm not acting. I'm pretty good at it, huh? But I'm not. This is real. If I ever get a job in an acting career or a movie, I would come back to my home state and open up that carousel. Free for the kids. And I just see tombs of vets that serve my country, statues of them, mixed in with a little bit of Disney. And I want to bring it back to my city of Fall River. That's my goal. Now, if this is so wrong, what's right anymore? I'm already convinced they got their black and their white colors fucked up. No offense. Sorry for swearing, but I'm not. I'm just being polite. I'm to the point I give no funks, but I give every funks about you and your kids, and you don't even know me yet. Oh well. I'm wishing upon that star. But I'm praying to the guy who made them. And the woman, Mother Nature, please stop these fires. He told me to throw mud on them. To tell y'all, on your fires. My gift is real. I do speak to Jesus every day. just like you. Okay, you speak to God, you speak to Jesus, you speak to God. Okay, I believe big time karma, big time. Spiritual always wins against law, but law always wins too, because they believe in the spirituality of God. So we got more in common than you know, don't we? God bless you and those kids. I'm out to get my kids to reunite. They never met, so how far can this video go? Very, with God's plan. The GP, those my daughter's father's initials, but to me, it's the girl's promise that I kept. 25 years ago was a hell of a day for me, and it was worth it. Lizzie Borden, I'd like to be charged as guilty. God don't sleep. You murdered your parents. You're dead. I'm a medium, and Santa Claus is coming this year, okay? Hey, officers, I'm putting hot sauce on that, because I put God on everything before anything. Don't tell the kids. And thank you for serving us. I'm already convinced you can beat your own self up. Hey, you want to see me make a coffee at 6 in the morning? My cabinets beat me up too. Just saying. So I really hope that this video goes viral, that it just opens your eyes to what this universe, we'll call it, has been doing to me and my officers, the believers of God. Thank you, federal agents, for getting these child molesters. I want to hand all you white roses while you're alive. I apologize for how the world works, but we need change. Trump 2020. My bad. What? Flowers? Yes. Flowers. It's in my Bible. Joe, fuck your hoes. We're going to ask Santa Claus so we can turn your whore into a hoe this year. A real one. Just like Pinocchio was a real boy. I'm a real woman. I was a real girl that saw Jesus. I love him. He loves me and you. So it's all good. It was worth it, bro. It was a hell of a day for my mom. Yeah. And me. It was worth it. Strong bike. Huffy, the one with the H. What a good bicycle, man. It didn't break either. But, yeah, that's just the faith and the loyalty of God. Okay? Thank you, YouTube. TikTok will never beat you.